People of the world, I am so happy to be at Mission High School here in Las Vegas. I have had a tremendously interesting day because prior to this morning, I didn't even realize that there is a publicly funded addiction recovery high school in the United States. Wow, think about that. How many high school students are struggling with addiction and they just need that environment of I love you, I'm proud of you, where the folks understand what it's like to go through this. We're gonna do some interviews, we're gonna check out the campus. It's gonna be a great time.
I have known just substance, and like a fog and a vague image of what life should be like. Once you get tired of doing the same thing over and over again, something just clicks. Like any other place, drugs can be found anywhere. But here in Vegas, we got heroin, we have methamphetamines, we have pills, Xanax, and of course marijuana. The cool kids want to smoke pot, like the popular kids want to do cocaine. It's hard. About 3.5 months ago, my mom's fiance committed suicide in our house bathroom. He was drunk. I found him, and that's something that I'm never going to be able to ever forget. And seeing how much pain it caused my mom, it changed my life. Like she could have found me. I wouldn't have wanted her to find me, And just looking back at it, was it all really worth it? Well, part of the reason why I do this is for her, so that she doesn't have to worry that I'm gonna end up like that. It's like I can make a change for the first time in a long time, and that's what I'm really striving for.
I was locked up for 16 months in a treatment center in Draper, Utah. And most of my sobriety was because I was there. And then I got out and it was like back to reality, back to like the hard things. For me, I never really opened my eyes. I never was looking at the bigger picture. I was looking at myself and I was being like selfish. My drug abuse wasn't the only thing that I had problems with or that I was in trouble with. It was suicide and self-harm and everything.
But I did get into a lot of trouble. Like I started stealing cars and robbing houses and stuff like that. So my life wasn't going, and I went to jail a lot. Like I've been to juvenile several times. I went to adult jail a few times, and my life just wasn't going the way I wanted it to because of my habits. I dropped out in my sophomore year, and I really didn't go to school. I didn't do anything really. I just used.
I hit a rock bottom. I dropped out of school. I lost my job. I was never home, ever. If I came home, it was maybe for like an hour. I'd shower, get changed. I was always couch hopping, doing drugs, selling drugs, getting involved with gang affiliation and everything like that. So one day, I just got done. I was like living two lives, practically. And so one night, it was about 4 in the morning, and I tried to commit suicide. And I felt like something stopped me. And whether that's a higher power, or just my mind, or a literal person, because I don't remember, but I just didn't want to stop living. I was very selfish, very self-centered. I was angry. I was so angry. I was never sad. I was just angry at the world. It was like I was living, but I was dead at the same time. And that was my rock bottom.
Traditionally, you're kind of told not to share too much of yourself with your students, but I think that that's a cool part about the Recovery High School is that you do have a little bit more freedom to do that, and you kind of have to let yourself be a little bit vulnerable, and I think that the students respond well to that. Helping people while they are young and at risk, then you're obviously going to see the benefits of that later on.
I definitely think every state needs this, especially with the opioid epidemic that's going on. We are in a crisis. I have students in here who have never had straight A's, who have never had good attendance, who have failed every class. And this is their first semester, like, shocked. that they actually even were able to get credit, and that somebody actually, you know, can talk to them. They're not being ignored.
Oh my God, these kids are so smart. They're not bad kids, they're sick kids trying to get well. They are so intelligent. The kids that are here, there's no reason that any of them can't go to college and pursue any of their dreams. When a new student comes in, we give them the blue one, and it says Mission High School, newcomer, hashtag welcome home. And then as they meet their 30 days of sobriety, 60 days of sobriety, they get different tags. There has not been one student that has spent a day with us that hasn't come back and wanted this to be their home. I just created a big family here. These are my kids, and my teachers are my family too, and that's what I want this to feel like when they're here. I always say that it's like a little kid when they're small and they're first learning how to run and they fall down and they scrape their knees and they get hurt. You pick them up, you clean them off, and you make sure that their shoes are tied and make sure that there's nothing in their way so that they don't have those stumbling blocks. And it's the same with these kids, it's just on a bigger scale.
All the students here at Mission High School are creating Thanksgiving bags for the homeless. So it's one thing, you know, it's a selfishly, you know, kind of work on yourself all the time. It's another thing to give back. So part of the culture here is doing exactly that. It's pretty cool, check it out.
I want to be a police officer. That's something I would really enjoy. I've thought about what I want to do a lot in my life, and police officer just stuck. If I can give back what I learned, then I can help someone that was in my position.
My biological dad just got in contact with me after 10 years of not being there, so I'm excited to see him tonight. I see myself like being able to get through all of this and being able to like share my story and open other people's eyes like this school did. Kind of help others get through those rough times, you know?
I want to start like a business or something, or do something, you know what I mean? Like do something right. So do something on my own time and be my own boss.
It's not bad to fall down. It's if you get up again. And then I came into student council, but then I became president, and then I started to meet all these wonderful people that are in here who are just like me. We're all addicts. We all hurt. And being able to have other people that understand where you've been is a really amazing experience.
I'm proud of my community, and I'm just proud of all the people here. I'm proud of all the kids. I think it's a big thing. It's a big thing for the kids to even want to be here. Tears? Oh yeah, definitely lots of crying here, but it's like healthy crying though. I think there's so much love here, and there's so much care, you know, that you see it between staff with each other, and then of course, you know, staff about the kids, crying because they're proud of them, crying because they want them to succeed, and maybe someone's having a hard time with that. Yeah, lots of tears, but good tears.
You know, so there's this sense of connection and family and community here, so that makes it very positive. Working with populations like this, they need this kind of support. We can be the school that can set the tone for a lot of places in this country.
I'm so proud of them because they're doing what some adults don't ever do in their life. I feel super blessed to have been chosen to lead this up, and just hope that I'm doing what's right for them every day. But I'm so proud of who they are. I'm proud of when they fall that they want to get back up. They're here every day, so we're doing something right. It's humbling, it's amazing. I hope that one day I'm able to have a huge school where I can offer all the same services that I offer here, those small class sizes where I know every student on campus, that I call them when they're sick. You know, we call and why aren't you here today, and we miss you, and I try to send them a text every morning with some kind of positive affirmation just to start the day and just to let them know that I'm thinking about them. And I hope that we can continue that and that we grow bigger and we're able to help every kid out there that struggles with alcohol or drug addiction.
Know that the government of the United States has funded an addiction recovery high school right here in Las Vegas. It's incredible stuff. Center Rising. You rock!
Thank you.
You did it!
Oh,
So
it
you
was
did
hard.
such a good job. You did
Thank
such
you.
a good job. Awesome, Danica. Anything else you'd like to add?
No.
I didn't think so. Is there anything else you'd like to say or get out there about the incredible Dylan?
No, I'm good. No.
Can you just say a few words?
Hi, I'm Bianca. I like pizza.
That's what I'm talking about.
I honestly just feel blessed and grateful to be involved.
Right on. That's the one.
Cool.
It's good. Good. Yeah, you've been waiting to do this interview for a while.
Oh.
It's been queued up in your head for a long time.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
It absolutely has. You're just like, why would someone show up with a camera? Proud of you. Love you.
Love you too. Okay, I'm done crying now.